Welcome back, Taurus, to 12th House Tarot Reading. My name is Mouse. I am your host. This is your general reading for the week of February 9th to the 15th, 2026. If you're new here, we do a past, present, and future spread with clarifiers for each. Obviously, my interpretation of what's going on, take what resonates, leave the rest. Paisans, what is going on for you? I know what's going on for me, and I'm a double Taurus. And I gotta say, interesting. In the past position, we have our Nine of Swords. The present position, we have the Five of Cups. In the future, we have the Three of Wands. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Wands. How exciting. So change is afoot, my friends. Change, curiosity, going out into the unknown, traveling, seeing the world, changing houses, businesses, change. Keep in mind that the fire horse is coming next week as well on the 17th. So we need to prepare for that. I can't even stress that enough, you guys. And you know I've been talking about it for a while. So let's come back here to this past position with the Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords is, the swords are the mental brain, the thinking mind. And this character in the card is staying up at night because there's too many things on their mind. And I get that. And it might be literally about work, as the Eight of Pentacles shows up right there. We have the Knight of Pentacles, which says we're going to move, but we're just not doing it yet. And then we have the Page of Swords that says, keep your head on a swivel. So very interesting energies in this past position that, as I superimpose this onto my own personal life, I could see how this might fit in. So I encourage you to do the same. That there may have been worries and concerns keeping you up about work. And then this Knight of Pentacles is queued up and ready to go, which is great. That means that the work has been done. The bags have been packed. We know where we're going. We are simply waiting for divine guidance or divine inspiration to move forward, because we're not going to go with ego first. Have you ever watched the show Alone on the History Channel? Like, they put these 10 survivalists out in the middle of nowhere, and they each are on their own, alone, and they have to record their goings on, and they have to build a shelter and do all this other stuff. And I was watching an episode last night, and the fella was walking through this thicket, and he said basically that this is really difficult. I probably shouldn't be doing this. But his ego got the best of him. He was feeling bold. He was feeling like he should. And I watched him squeeze his big body between these two trees that were telling him, do not go any further. And the moment he did, he tripped, and one of his arrowheads, trigger warning, one of his arrowheads from his bow and arrow impaled his leg. And then he had to jump out of the competition after 3 or 4 days of being there. He could have died, which is serious business. So why am I saying this? Because we are waiting for divine to call us forward. We are not going to push the river on anything. Pushing the river is just like pushing papers and making yourself look busy, and with no direction, no plan, no idea of what's going on. So I just want you to do your due diligence. And I was recently told by a colleague that my personal due diligence, me, Mouse, she was like, your due diligence is vibes, isn't it? And I was like, it totally is. If the vibes are off, I am not going, kids. That's just how it is. So, which brings to point the Page of Swords. Pages are new beginnings. And this Page of Swords is on the defensive. They again have their head on a swivel. They know that they are moving forward, but they are looking 360 and making sure everything that they need is in order. So whether you are changing jobs, changing locations, there's a change happening. Let's go to our present moment with the Five of Cups. Fives are some kind of challenge card. This Five of Cups in particular is the character in the card is lamenting over these 3 spilled cups. We don't stay there. You can have a feel, and that's fine. We don't live in the story of it. We pick up our other cups and we move on. We acknowledge what happened. We bless it. Say, thank you for sharing your lesson with me. I know now that I can't carry all 5 of these cups. I can only carry 2 at a time, unless I get help. And we are moving on. We have the Emperor, which is definitely a card of moving on. Excuse me 1 second. Need a sip of water. So this card is definitely about moving on. The Emperor is ready at a moment's notice. He has his armor on underneath his cloak. He is a culmination of all the kings. He has this determination. He has this dominance, this discipline. He knows what it takes to get stuff done. And that's what needs to happen here. We need to get the stuff done, my friends, whatever that is. Wow. Now, here's us. This is us, the King of Pentacles, Taurus. That's our card. The fact that the King of Pentacles shows up with the Emperor makes it doubly King of Pentacles, if you will, because it's folded within this Emperor card, and it's here on its own. And this is in the present moment. I would love for us, and I'm putting myself in this too, to lean into this King of Pentacles, this reliability, this strength, and honestly, the money connection, the abundance, prosperity in this material world. And if you haven't known, if I didn't tell you last time, I've been looking for a new location for my business because of conflicts with the landlord of my current location. And I was telling somebody, I'm like, my dream, where am I at in the camera? Like, my dream is this big, but my budget is this big, right? My dream is this big, my budget. But you know what happened? I found somebody willing to fit my dream within my budget. And I am so excited and I'm so stoked, but I also need to do this due diligence. I know a move is coming, but where am I in the game of life, and how am I going to move all these pieces and do the things I need to do? Keeping my head on a swivel, making sure I have a plan of action. Wow, here's the Queen of Wands, who doesn't give a rip what anybody thinks of her. I love tapping into that energy. That's a fire. That's Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, if you're interested. This Queen of Wands with the Earth, I'm like expressing your power and your creativity. She's looking towards the sun as she does stuff. The cat that's in here is like, first of all, I have an affinity for black cats. I don't know if you're a dog or cat person or a lizard person, but every cat I've ever had has only been a black cat out of the 4 that I've owned or had the pleasure of living with. Let me say that. You don't own a cat. So Taurus, this feels so good. I'm personally leaning into this. I would love to know what's going on for you and what changes are coming up for you and what you have on the horizon, because our birthday is coming up in April and May. And if you're a 1966 baby, this is your cycle. So you'll be turning 60. This is your cycle of the fire horse. You were born during the fire horse. And this is your fire horse energy coming back again. Let's see in the present. In the future, we have the 3 of Pentacles. In the future, we have the 3 of Wands. Your ships are coming in. We do have the 4 of Cups, which, you know what? As far as I'm concerned, we don't want to look a gift horse in the mouth. We want to stay in gratitude for the 3 cups that are here and know and know that that fourth cup is coming, because we are prosperous beyond compare. And now we have the Knight of Swords. Now, couple of things. The Knight is moving quickly. It is swift. It is either about working collaboratively with other people or conflict and competition. I'm feeling it's collaboration, because all of this on here is telling me that you are moving forward in your biggest like royalty form. You are royalty moving forward. Look at this. 3 of Pentacles. What a lovely end to the reading here. The 3 of Pentacles is about your hard work. This character on the card has carved out these 3 pentacles. The other people are supporting him, are witnessing that, are sharing, hey, if you want these pentacles carved out in your building, hire this person. Like, the people are noticing you. You are being seen for your craftsmanship, your skills, your abilities. So please do stay in the positive of your life, because I'm you know, this 5 of Cups is really just a disappointment, but disappointments happen. Do we sit here and cry about it? No, we say, what else can come out of this? And we do it, right? We have the 2 of Wands here, looking at the whole world, looking at the world in their hand. Where am I going in the world? Like, the sky's the limit. So I want you to tap into that energy. You are able to go anywhere that you want to go, as long as you stay out of your own way and focus on, the keep your eye on the prize is the words. Oh, all right. Sorry, I rambled on a little bit, Taurus, but I hope you get what I'm picking up, what I'm putting down. Let me know in the comments your thoughts, what you might be going through, so I can hold space for you. I will be back next week, and I am so excited for us. So until then, take good care.